What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 235, and we start today's episode off with Serge Gnabry coming to us and saying he's not very happy, he's not getting in the team very often. Obviously with Gnabry, it's going to be hard to get him into the team very often nowadays, because of course we brought Sterling in the summer transfer window, and although we gave Liverpool Miyaichi as part of that deal, we also have Campbell, and obviously we've also got, well, Sterling, as I just mentioned there. We also got Martial, who I'm trying to give some more game time, as he's Ribery's regen and could develop really nicely. So Gnabry's going to struggle to get back in the team very often, and he's probably going to become quite discontent, as he is an 82 or 83 right midfielder now, pretty decent anyway. So I think he might end up getting sold in the January transfer window if he doesn't get much game time. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. He was on the bench for this game as we take on Juventus for the first game of today's episode in the Champions League, as the Serie A side come and take us on here at the Emirates Stadium. Of course, we've played two, we've won one, and we've lost one, and the first chance of this game would fall here in the 7th minute as Ramsey skips past his man and shoots, but Sirigu makes a really good save, and Juventus get the ball away for a corner. So good stop by the goalkeeper there, and it was still goal. It's just a few minutes later that we had another great chance as Lassie plays a crossfield towards Callum Chambers. Chambers finds Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey is twisting and turning and eventually giving it back to the right back Callum Chambers. Chambers skips around Vidal and then gives it back to Ramsey. Ramsey plays a great through ball into Sterling, and Sterling is denied his first Arsenal goal by another good stop by Sirigu. So the Italian goalkeeper making a couple of good saves there, however it was still 0-0. And another chance would fall to us here in the 20th minute. We're passing out from the back, and Juventus were sort of allowing me to pass out from the back. They were playing a bit of a high press game, yet they were also containing. It was kind of weird. They weren't shutting me down as furiously as they could have been, and I was able to just sort of work my way past them from time after time. As Lazari gets past Ginter here, some nice skill, sees him work his way inside and shoot, but again, Sirigu makes a really good save. So the former PSG goalkeeper having a really good start to the game. And in the 41st minute, Juventus almost got the first goal of the game as Rossetti finds Marchisio. Some nice passings by Juventus sees Lucas play it back to Marchisio. Deep cross to the far post. Asamoah gets onto it, but his left foot volley goes in to the side netter. I might have just gone behind for a goal. I didn't really see that one, but it was still 0-0 anyway. It went wide. That's all you need to know. Another shot went wide here from Juventus in the 59th minute. It was still goal. This is Vidal. Can't find the target. And in the 62nd minute, another good chance here. This time for us. Danny Welbeck finds Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey fake shots around Ginter. Keeps holding the ball. Plays it through towards Danny Welbeck. Welbeck shoots. And again, Sirigu makes a brilliant save. And Bonucci gets it away. So it's still 0-0 in this game. And Sirigu was having an absolute stormer for Juventus. Sterling then finds Ramsey here and keep a chance alive. We give it to our left back, Lazzarini. Plays it back into the Welshman Ramsey. He shoots, and again, Sirigu makes the save. And again, Juventus gave the ball away. We just kept on having a flurry of chances here, trying to find the back of the net. Ramsey's on the ball again. He was looking really good in this game. So was Lazzarini. Those two link up down the left-hand side. Find Raheem Sterling. Sterling back into Lazzarini. Another chance here, and again, Sirigu makes the save. And it was how the game would finish as well. A goalless draw at the Emirates Stadium against Juventus. A really frustrating game, and that man was why it was so frustrating. He kept on making save after save, and so far this season we've come up against some great goalkeepers, man. Like, seriously. Well, you know, some goalkeepers are good, but they've been having great performances. Pantilimon for Sunderland, the Ajax goalkeeper played really well as well. Ondota for Burnley did really well, and we only won that game by a goal to nil. Would have won by more had he not put in a string of fine saves in that game. So, you know, this season we've faced some fantastic goalkeepers, and it's been really frustrating for me because, you know, I talked up right at the start of the season how many goals we'll probably score this year because of how great our attacking lineup is. You know how great we are in front of goal. Really, when you think about the amount of goals we scored last year, we've got even more attacking this year. So you'd think, you know, it's crazy to think that now we're actually struggling to score goals. That's our downfall because of the goalkeepers we're facing. But still, during that game, that means after 3 Champions League games, we have 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. You know, I said it was going to be a competitive group. You're not going to get much more competitive than that. But still, we take on Stoke for the second and final game of today's episode here. And the first chance would fall in the 9th minute as Aaron Ramsey collects the ball and gives it to Savanier down the left-hand side here. Kevin Savanier, the Frenchman who got arrested against Juventus, finds Niang. Niang then finds Rodrigo Lazari. Quick little fake shots to beat his man. Keeps on going. Back heels towards Ozil. We keep holding the ball. Ozil back to Lazari. Great chance here. Back heels to Ramsey. And Ramsey does give us the lead 10 minutes in. So a wonderfully worked Arsenal goal there. Aaron Ramsey getting the goal. And the Welsh skipper does open the scoring for us. So, you know, after a goalless draw against Juventus, we really did need to get back to scoring goals, if nothing else, in this game. And to do it just 10 minutes in was a great start. Brilliant back heel by Lazari. Wonderful finish by Ramsey. And all in all, a pretty nice goal from Arsenal. So Arsenal 1, Stoke City 0. Ramsey with his 2nd goal in the Premier League this season. And in the 13th minute, just a couple minutes later, Mesut Ozil's on the ball and keeps hold of it. Plays it back towards Mbaye Niang. Niang tries to take it around his man. Sort of succeeds in doing so. He gets the ball back anyway and shoots from range. But Jack Butler makes a really good stop. And the English goalkeeper turns it behind for a corner. And from that resulting corner, Mesut Ozil, the German, swings it across towards Sonny Murray Williams, looking for a goal against his former club. Instead, it's Niang Niang who goes for the header, and it goes just over the bar. So still Arsenal 1, Stoke City 0, and 6 minutes later, another good chance here for us as we pass out from the back. Carboni finds our left back, Luke Garbutt, who gives it to Ike. Then Callum Chambers down the right-hand side, plays it through towards Rodrigo Lazari here. Then fake shots round his man, keeps hold of the ball, finds Niang, the French forward. Then back towards Ike, the German midfielder, plays it through towards Mesut Ozil. The Germans link up, Ozil takes it around his man and shoots, but Jack Butland makes a really good save. So a couple of big saves already by Butland, but there was still 1-0 down Stoke. And in the 26th minute, Ramsey plays a crossfield ball towards Callum Chambers. Chambers plays it through towards Lazari here, who got the assist for our opening goal. He step overs around Martin, goes through the middle here with a quick little turn, finds Niang, and Niang ends up putting the ball wide of the post. And that was a really big miss by Niang there. Barely misses those chances this season, but he did there, and it's still 1-0. But in the 32nd minute here, Callum Chambers fake shots around his man and crosses the ball in, looks for Niang, picks him out, and his header goes just off target. So still 1-0 in this game, despite a lot of chances. And on the stroke of half-time, Stoke came forward looking for an equaliser here. Bojan finds Victor Wanyama. The former Southampton and Celtic man finds Martin down left-hand side. He crossfields it towards Arnautovic, takes a touch, and, well, he shoots, and Carboni makes a save. But then the referee gives a penalty. And then the referee gives a straight red card to the former Stoke defender, Sonny Mari Williams. And I was like, really? I mean, you know, you can see why he would give that, but it's pretty obvious I was just trying to block the shot, you know. Yes, there's contact with the boots, and he sort of falls over him, but with the trailing leg. But there was a little bit of contact when he took the shot anyway. But I was just trying to block him. I don't know. Carboni made the save. He got the shot away at the end of the day. I guess you can see why the referee gave it. I guess you can see why the referee gave a red card as well, because Mari Williams would have been the last man. But as the shot was already taken, I thought it was kind of harsh. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But we'll just say it was a fair decision, and a penalty to Stoke, and a red card for Mari Williams. And Bojan, the Spaniard, does tuck in the penalty as well. He sends Carboni the wrong way. And sadly for us, Stoke are back on level terms right before the half-time mark. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's something that you guys would have to debate in the comments. It probably was. Maybe it was just me playing in real time, just getting really frustrated. But for me, it seemed like it was just an obvious, you know, trying to block the ball, which just didn't work out. But even so, maybe it was a penalty, maybe it was a red card, and there you go. So Bojan tucks in a penalty. We're down to 10 men on the stroke of half time. Not the way we wanted to end the first half, which was dominated by Arsenal really. And in the 52nd minute, Jack Butland has a goal kick and he plays it forward. Aaron Ramsey, the goal scorer, wins the header though, and he drops it down towards Wanyama. Stoke regain possession with Saivet here and play a good through ball towards Arnautovic. Great chance for the Austrian. He finds Bojan looking for his second goal of the game, and thankfully for us, Carboni denies him with a very good save. So still Arsenal 1, Stoke City 1. But in the 62nd minute, how about this? Callum Chambers finds Lazari, who picks out Niang, and as Niang is about to take the ball around the last defender and presumably go one-on-one, the defender clips him, and the referee only gives a yellow card. Now, I know that he's a long way out from the goal, Niang, but you know, he's one of the quickest players in the league. I don't predict this guy's going to have enough pace to keep up with him. He was about to skip just past him when he was taken down. Is that not, you know, a red card there? Because he's technically the last man when he makes the challenge. There's no covering defender back. It reminded me of the incident when Crystal Palace played Arsenal. I think it was a couple of years ago now, and Shamak ended up getting Mikel Arteta sent off for a challenge a bit similar to that, when he was a long way out and he was going to be the last man, Arteta, and he took down Shamak. And I don't know, like, that was given as a red card on that day, and you know, Shamak was even further out then. But I don't know, maybe it wasn't a red card. Maybe I'm just you know, just hoping for the best in this game and feeling a bit undeserved and a bit hard done by. But even so, it was still 1-1. Ramsey down had a free kick, and then we saw that shot well saved by Butland. And in the 78th minute, Savanier finds Mesut Ozil. He picks out Kevin Savanier, who shoots, and again Jack Butland makes the save. So Butland, just like Sirigu, having another great game, and sadly for us, we just couldn't seem to beat him. Ozil then strikes, and then again Butland makes the save. So Jack Butland have a brilliant game for Stoke City, just like Sirigu for Juventus, and it looks like it just wasn't going to be my day in this game. Ozil skips past his man and shoots, and again it's just wide the post, and we can't find the back of the net. So still Arsenal 1, Stoke City 1. The final chance fair in the stoppage time. Niang crosses the ball in, picks out Ryan Sarr, and his header goes just over the bar, and it was how the game would finish as well. A 1-1 draw against Stoke, back-to-back draws here at the Emirates, not what we really wanted to see. And again, I did feel a little bit hard done by in that game, but I'm sure it was probably just me being a bit biased. Maybe it was, I don't know. Just to me, I thought that was a bit harsh done by with our red card. And you know, if we got a red card, maybe Stoke should have had one as well. But again, maybe it was just me not really analysing the situation properly. And if that's the case, then there you go. But still, it was a red card for Mari Williams. He did get himself sent off, and he is going to be suspended for the next game. And the last thing you'll see is me request some funds from the board, just because I forgot to do it in the summer transfer window, and I thought I may as well do it now, just in preparation for the January transfer window in a couple months' time. But that is going to end the episode, guys. So as always, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, as it's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. But of course, you don't have to leave a like if you don't want to. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.